Want to future-proof your business with AI and smarter digital tools? Stay tuned. The webinar starts in just a few minutes. Today, discover how to build websites quickly, automate your marketing, and see live AI demo in action with Brian Ho, founder of Smile Digital. Plus, learn how Vodien is using AI to drive smarter and faster business growth. Stay till the end for a chance to win $100, grab vouchers, and a free 1-hour website consultation. We're kicking off shortly.
Hi everyone, good morning and a very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you for joining us today for a live webinar, Smarter Business Growth, How Singapore SMEs Can Leverage AI and Web Tools to Scale Without Stress. My name is Sakshi and I'll be your host and convener for today's session. While looking at the SME landscape in Singapore, did you know SMEs make up a staggering 99% of all businesses, and they employ towards 70% of the workforce. But the AI adoption on SMEs has been lagging. Only 4.2% of the SMEs had adopted AI. And not only this, we have seen that Singapore government has also made strides to foster AI adoption, implementing a range of initiatives to support businesses in AI training, technology development, particularly for SMEs who are navigating the digital transition. And that's why AI adoption is no longer a luxury. It's a competitive necessity. Embracing AI is no longer optional. It's an urgent priority for businesses. And businesses who have adopted AI has also seen close to 33% of the productivity leap and efficiency. Their bottom line has gone up by 52%, with higher profits leading to 87% of revenue lift as well. And that's why we are seeing in Singapore, 66% of the businesses will adopt AI by the end of 2025. So it's time to act now. Are you ready to use AI? This session is designed to offer practical real-world insights into how small and medium businesses can leverage AI and digital tools to grow their business. As business owners and entrepreneurs, we know that growth often comes with its fair share of challenges, from time constraints to resource limitations. And that's exactly what we are here to solve. In this session, we'll explore how AI and web tools can help streamline your operations, improve efficiency, and ultimately help your business grow without chaos. As we prepare to start, sharing a few quick housekeeping notes and exclusive offers with you. If you have any questions during the session, feel free to drop them in the chat box. We'll address them during the live Q&A towards the end. This session is being recorded and we'll be sending you the recording and materials via email afterwards. Stay with us till the end of the workshop. We have some exclusive offers and a chance to grab multiple $100 grab vouchers. And if you want to increase your chance of winning, post about your experience on LinkedIn, tag us at @VodienSG. And lastly, for better view, you can experience the webinar in full screen. Let's look at the people behind today's session. We have a great team bringing this webinar to life today. Introducing Brian Ho, a keynote speaker, founder and AI innovation strategist at Smile Digital. We have Webhuff, the head of brand marketing at Vodien Internet, myself, Sakshi, and I handle growth marketing and partnerships at Vodien. And people powering all things creative and digital from behind the scenes, Sachi and Kayad. It's time to kick off the session, and I would like to invite our keynote speaker, Brian Ho. Brian is the founder and AI innovation strategist at Smile Digital. He brings over 15 years of experience in innovation, technology, and digital marketing. He has supported more than 200 SMEs in enhancing their digital presence and operations efficiency. Brian, we're so excited to hear from you. Over to you, Brian.
Thank you. So let me share the screen. So, hello everyone. Thanks for joining the session today. Today, we're going to talk about how AI and modern tools can make your business smarter and more scalable. A little bit about Smile Digital. Smile has been around since 2012. Back then, our focus was on social media marketing, thus SMM, and the domain name was available. So I logged in the domain name smile.com. Today, our focus is on web design and development. We are experts in WordPress, Shopify, web app, and mobile app development. And we also work with customers to explore digital innovation with Web3 and generative AI. And a little bit about myself. I'm Brian, graduated with a bachelor's in IT in 2007. And I've been in the digital industry since then, worked with over 200 local SMEs to scale through technology and innovation. And I've also been contributing my time to lecture on design innovation at SIT. SIT is Singapore's University of Applied Learning that offer applied degree programs targeted at growth sectors of the economy. Let's start by acknowledging the challenges most of us SME owners face. First, there's the issue of limited manpower. Most SME owners and managers wear multiple hats. You're running operations, doing sales, and sometimes you're also expected to be the digital expert in the company. Second, budgets are tight. Hiring a dedicated marketing team or web developer isn't always feasible. You're constantly needing to weigh cost versus impact. Then there's digital fatigue. There are hundreds of tools out there and it's easy to feel overwhelmed. How do you know what's worth investing in? A lot of SME leaders know they should be doing more online, but execution is the real gap. You may have a Facebook page or website, but it's not really driving business. And finally, time. Even if you know what to do, you simply don't have the time. That's where AI and smarter automation come in to lighten the load and let you focus on what matters most. These are insights from a comprehensive survey conducted by QBE Insurance, released on February 17, 2025. The survey results are split into two parts. Challenges, which are the active problems businesses are dealing with right now, and concerns, which are the anxieties keeping them up at night. The numbers show the percentage of businesses that identify each year, comparing this year, 2025, to last year, 2024. Let's start with top 5 business challenges. As you can see, every single one of these challenges has become more severe since last year. The business environment is getting tougher. First, increasing costs and reduced profitability, 66%. This is the biggest issue, jumping from 50% last year. It means businesses are spending more on everything from supplies to operating utilities, but making less profit. This is a direct threat to survival. How can AI help? This is a perfect place for AI to make a difference. AI can automate repetitive tasks, which cuts down on admin costs. It can also analyze operations to find ways to save money, like optimizing delivery routes or reducing energy waste. Essentially, AI helps businesses run leaner and more efficient. Second, sales growth and reduce customer spending, 56%. It's harder to grow because customers are tightening their belts and spending less. How can AI help? To get people to spend, we need to understand them better. AI can analyze customer data to create personalized marketing offers that people are more likely to respond to. AI-powered chatbots can also provide 24/7 customer support, improving the customer experience and encouraging loyalty and repeat purchases. Third, finances, 51%. This includes managing cash flow, finding funding, and dealing with investments. More than half of businesses are struggling with the money side of things. How can AI help? AI tools can predict cash flow with greater accuracy, helping businesses avoid shortfalls. It can also automate invoicing and follow-ups, ensuring that you can get paid faster. Financial stability is crucial. And finally, growing the business and increasing competition both at 50%. This two goes hand in hand. It's hard to grow when your competitors are getting more aggressive. How can AI help? AI gives businesses a competitive edge. It can analyze market trends and what competitors are doing, allowing a business to react faster and smarter. By using AI to be more efficient and more effective, a company can outperform its rivals and also find new opportunities for growth. Now let's look at the top 5 business concerns. These are the worries that stem directly from the challenges that we just discussed. Cost of running business, 62%. And then we also have cost of staff, which is the 0.4 at 48%. These are the top financial worries. This is the practical side of the increasing cost challenge. How can AI help? AI doesn't have to be about replacing staff. It's about making them more productive. AI can handle the boring, time-consuming tasks, freeing up employees to focus on more important, creative, and strategic work. This means you get more value from your team. And then point number 2, getting new customers, keeping customers, 55%. This is the human side of the sales growth challenge. Businesses are worried about relationships with customers. How can AI help? As we said, AI helps create better customer experiences. When customers feel understood and valued through personalized communications and great service, they are more loyal. Okay. And point 3, long-term profitability, 53%. This again is an ultimate concern. If costs are high and sales are low, a business can't be profitable in the long run. How can AI help? AI is not a short-term fix. It's a long-term strategy. By building a more efficient, intelligent, and customer-focused operation with AI, businesses can ensure you can remain profitable for years to come. And then last point, possible economic downturns, 48%. Businesses are worried about the economy in Singapore and other countries. And then they feel vulnerable to things outside of their control. How can AI help? AI helps build resilience. In a downturn, the most efficient and adaptable businesses will survive. AI provides the data and insights needed to make quick decisions, manage resources carefully, and pivot if needed. It helps a business weather the storm. So, what does all this data tell us? It shows that businesses are feeling squeezed from all sides. Costs are up, sales are down, competition is fierce. This is precisely where we need to align on the role of AI. AI is no longer just a futuristic idea, it's a practical solution to the biggest problems businesses are facing today. The use of AI can tackle high costs through automation, boost sales through personalization, provide financial clarity through better forecasting, and deliver the competitive insights needed to grow. By adopting AI, we can help clients and our own organization move from being reactive to these challenges to being proactive, building a stronger, more resilient, and more profitable future. Here's the opportunity. AI levels the playing field between small businesses and big corporations. In the past, only large companies with huge budgets could afford advanced marketing tools, data analysis, and also 24/7 customer service teams. But now, SMEs can also use AI to do the same things at a fraction of the cost. You can compete with the big players without needing their massive budgets. Let's talk about how AI can help your business build a stronger online presence. First, customers expect more from businesses today. They want to find what they need quickly online. They also want instant answers to questions. AI helps you meet these expectations by making information easy to find, and always available. Second, AI gives you an advantage over competitors. While others are still doing things the old way, you can use AI to know your customers better. AI helps you understand what people want and how to serve them better than your competition. Third, AI helps more people find your business. It can help you create the right kind of content and ads so that your business will show up in local searches when people look for services near them. Fourth, your business never has to close online. AI means customers can get help anytime, day or night, weekends, even holidays. Your competitors might only be available during business hours, but having a good AI chatbot will mean that you're always there for your customers. Finally, AI helps you look professional and trustworthy. When you respond quickly and give helpful answers, customers trust you more. People can see you're serious about good service, which makes them more likely to choose your business. Having an AI-powered online presence isn't just a nice to have, it's essential for staying competitive in today's market. On the topic of online presence, the number one thing to work on is your website. When's the right time to build a web page or website? In the past, every business needed name cards. Today, your website is the equivalent of a name card, except that your website can be found by potential customers all around the world, 24/7. Your web page is as your digital storefront or your online office. Even if you're a small startup or a local service provider, a website instantly gives you credibility and a professional presence. It's how potential customers go to learn about you, what you offer, and why they should trust you. Without a website, you are essentially invisible to anyone searching online for what you do. It also acts as a central hub for all your other marketing efforts, your social media links, your contact information, your email list sign up. Company website sets the stage for everything else. Next, you have to add new web pages when you're launching new products or services. A well-designed and informative web page about your new product or service gives you the space to tell the whole story, answer common questions, and provide a clear call to action, whether it's pre-order, sign up for a demo, or simply learn more. Finally, and crucially for almost all businesses, you need a web page to generate leads. If you're looking to grow your customer base, your website is the most important and powerful lead generation engine. A well-optimized website attracts organic traffic from search engines, bringing in people who are actively looking for the services and products that you provide. Once they're on your website, you can employ various strategies to capture their information, like contact forms, newsletter signups, maybe free resource downloads like ebooks or even live chat. These tools help you convert curious visitors into valuable leads that you can then nurture through your sales funnel. Without a website acting as this lead generation hub, you're missing out on massive opportunity to continuously attract and convert potential customers. So whether you are just starting out, launching something new, or actively seeking new clients, you have to create website and web pages. They are not just online brochures, but they are tools that can help you build credibility, keep your customers informed, and drive growth. All right, so let's get to building a website with AI. In the past, building a website meant hiring a developer, waiting weeks, and spending thousands of dollars. Although we've got less than an hour on this call, let me show you how we can go from zero to awesome. Okay, so we'll start with a scenario. I'm starting an interior design business and I need a website. The first tool that we are going to use is ChatGPT. Areas that ChatGPT can help with regarding digital presence would include website ideation, planning, content creation, social media content creation, planning, content creation as well, marketing strategy and planning, competitor analysis, ad ideation, and concepts. Cost is free until you run into limits, which you can then upgrade or wait for the usage limit to reset every 5 hours. So we will start with the first prompt, okay, which is to do website planning. So what we are telling ChatGPT is really what you would tell a web agency as well. I'm starting an interior design business in Singapore. My company name is Lucky Interiors. I like this kind of style. Purple and yellow are my lucky colors. Need a website, but no portfolio. Okay, my USP. Okay, I got hundreds of customers. Help me plan my website. So you just copy this prompt and then we'll paste into ChatGPT. Okay, almost instantly, faster than anyone could, think up of all this, we get our website structure. Okay, so it's telling us that we should have a one-page scrolling site, okay, with a hero section. What is the recommended information for the hero section, okay, which is the top part of the website, okay, and then about us section, why choose us section. What's pretty amazing is all the content is given here already. Yeah, so sample design concepts, testimonials, and contact section. Okay, even gives us a to-do list. So here we have a structure that what we would require as a web page, okay, in order to attract businesses. For the website planning part, right? If let's say you are not sure how to change this prompt to your needs, you can also start with a simpler prompt. Okay, using this prompt, you will be able to ask ChatGPT to take on the role of a website agency consultant and guide you through question by question until you get a website plan in place. So, for example, okay, so copy and paste, and then you will start with question 1. What's the primary purpose? And then so on as you answer the questions. Okay, so for the interest of time, let us jump back, okay, and create one sales page for customers to view and contact us. Okay, we'll come back to ChatGPT. Okay, website creation, step 1. We've already done planning. Okay, we are now going into step 1 for website creation. We'll jump back to ChatGPT. We'll use the prompt from that slide. Give me the website generation prompt, okay, that I can use to generate the one good sales landing page. Okay, so we're using this prompt, using ChatGPT to give us a prompt because we're not going to use ChatGPT to create the website. We're going to use another tool. Yeah, we'll introduce you another AI tool to create the website. Okay, so we'll just enter here. Okay, and then ChatGPT will be able to give us the prompt that we can use for creating the website. So other than using most of the time we have to prompt ChatGPT, now we also can ask ChatGPT to give us the prompt. Yeah, so and ChatGPT will be able to do it, of course, much better than we could. Then we'll copy the prompt. And then we will go to our AI website builder tool. Okay, for this coming next step, we'll use Bolt, okay, which is a powerful AI website creator tool. If you've heard the news about vibe coding, Bolt is one of the top tools for vibe coding. Bolt will be able to let you use it for creating simple websites and applications, experiment with new ideas, and even build prototypes. Okay, generate basic website and application structures. Okay, the price is starting from 0. Okay, but every day you can only do around 4 prompts per day. Okay, and then wait for the next day to reset. Okay, it will give you 1 million tokens per month, or you could upgrade to a higher tier if required. Okay, so using the prompt from here, we will go to Bolt. Okay, all you have to do is sign up for a free account first. Okay, and then paste the prompt that we gotten from ChatGPT inside here, and then click play. This could take 5 to 10 minutes. Once it's done, we can simply click here, export, download. It will download a zip file of the code, and then we can bring our website to go live on Vodien. Okay, so for the interest of time, right, I have already done a trial of this. So using the prompt, okay, it will be able to generate a preview. Okay, then you can just look through the previews, if everything is okay, any text you need to change, and then you can prompt it further. Okay, so if you want to change this text from transforming spaces for 20 years to like 10 years, you can just prompt it, or you can examine the code to change it. Then we'll click on export, download, and then we'll go to the step of going live. Okay, so for this, we are using Vodien Business Hosting Plan with 15 GB disk space and 25 email addresses. This is perfect for anyone who's just starting out a small businesses. Okay, let's get to launching our website. First, we're going to be logged into cPanel. cPanel is a user-friendly control panel for web hosting that comes with the Vodien web hosting package. So over here, we can set up email accounts. We can also install different kind of software to try out if you are adventurous to explore. But to launch our website, what we need is just File Manager. Okay, so we click on File Manager. And then we'll navigate to public HTML. So we'll upload the zip file here. So because it takes 5 to 10 minutes, I've already uploaded the zip file here, and then we will extract the zip file. Okay, so just click on extract files. Then one important thing to do after extracting the files is that we need to double click into the project directory. Select all, but before that, let me show you what the site looks like now. Okay, because initially there was just a zip file, so it's just showing a blank page. Okay, so now we are inside the project directory. We will move the files. We selected all the files, move the files. We will move it out of the project directory. Yeah, and then we'll click on move files. And then when we up one level, we see that all the files are here. And then we'll come back to the website, refresh it, and then we have the website live already. So this was entirely created using Bolt in 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, and by just copying the prompts, pasting inside there. Okay, you got customer testimonial section, you got all this like about your services, okay, telling about your story, everything is there. Yeah, and if you want to change the content of the page, as mentioned, you can keep prompting at Bolt, or try to change read the code and change it. Or, of course, you can contact us, outsource the professional work to our team. At the end of the day, you could probably get a full website up and running at less than $100. And here's a bonus, right? Another important thing is that if you're starting out a new business, you also want to create a logo. Yeah. So my recommended tool is Ideogram. Okay, this was the cost. If let's say you want to upgrade Bolt, okay, $20 USD per month, or based on number of tokens. Tokens means the more you prompt, the more tokens you need. Okay, let's get to creating a logo. Okay, Ideogram is the recommended tool. It's great for creating logos, posters, social media visuals, high quality designs and images, even for tech-savvy content. Okay, pricing starts from $0. Okay, the thing is that for the free tier, all the generated images are public for anyone to view. Okay, you get basic features, 10 credits per week. So if you go for the plus tier, you get advanced features, which I'm going to show you later as well. And it will be 20 USD per month. And you can also do private generations. Yeah. So first, we go back to ChatGPT. Okay, we're going to tell ChatGPT I want to have a logo for my brand. Please give me an image generation prompt I could use to generate the logo. Okay, so we'll paste it inside here. And then instantly it gives us the prompt. We're going to copy the prompt, and then we'll go to Ideogram. Yeah. So for the interest of time, I've already, done a demo. Okay, so Ideogram is the same. You copy the prompt, you paste in, and then you click on generate, and then it will generate different variations for you. Yeah. So every time it will generate four. Yeah, and then you can just keep going at it, regenerating it, or changing your prompt a little bit until you get finally what you want the most. So next, let's get to marketing, right? So we've created a website already. We've used ChatGPT and Bold. We created a logo for ourselves. Then we go to marketing. Marketing is one of the biggest time drainer for SMEs, but it's also the most important driver for growth. The good news is AI tools can do the heavy lifting here. Let's start with the strategy. Okay, we'll jump back to ChatGPT and use a simple prompt. The prompt is, help me with marketing strategy, target audience, marketing channel, ad strategy, content creation. So we'll continue on this, which we were actually working on the website. Let's copy and paste inside it. And with this, we get a marketing strategy without spending years on a marketing diploma. So now we are able to know what is a good target audience to get at, how we should do our online presence, what are the different channels we need, and how to what kind of advertising strategy we need to use, be Google ads or Facebook ads, and then what kind of content that we could generate as well. So let's say now, we've gone through this, and then we want to dive deeper into Facebook ads. So again, we will use a simple prompt. Provide me with 5 ad ideas for Facebook ads, and also provide image generation prompts that I can use to generate the ad images. So although ChatGPT can also generate images, but Ideogram is the better one to generate images. It's faster, it's free, and it is specialized in generating images. So here we ask ChatGPT to give us 5 ad ideas. Here are the 5 ad ideas. Then we have the ad copy, we have headline, call to action, and then the image generation prompt. So we just have to copy the image generation prompt, decide on which ad we want to use, and then put it into Ideogram. And then Ideogram will be able to give us some nice images, and then we can keep retrying, reviewing the prompt or changing the prompt until we get something that meets our needs. Sometimes we also want to send promotional ads through WhatsApp to our prospective clients, right? So it's not just running ads, but we use WhatsApp to send images. So for that, we can also do something with Ideogram and ChatGPT, right? So for example, based on idea 3, from the ad, right? Based on idea 3, then give me an image generation prompt for an ad banner, which I can share through WhatsApp. So again, we'll go back to ChatGPT, continue on the same chat as well, paste it here, send. And then it will give us the image generation prompt. And by now, you already know that we will copy this, go to Ideogram, which is what we will use for image generation. And then it will come up with the output that we require, right? So, with this, you can just use WhatsApp and send to friends, or you can even use this on ads if you think it is relevant. So you can now see how easy it is to use AI for marketing and like for planning and executing marketing strategies, right? From planning to like ads, ideation, advertising copy, etc. Yeah, and if you want to use run Google Ads, right? Also very easy. Yeah, basically we are just telling ChatGPT, I want to run Google Ads. Okay, provide me with the ad copy required for executing effective Google Ads. So you kind of get a very powerful like marketing intern or marketing department just using simple ads. Yeah. So that's how easy it is. We can use AI for planning and executing marketing strategies. Okay, and here's a bonus. If you are bringing in products from overseas, right? In this example, China, okay, you are given this product image. Then you need to translate the content of the images. First, you have to find some magical way to remove the text, and then you need to touch up the image because it's going to look patchy when you remove the text. And then you got to translate the text into your desired language and then put back into the image. In the past, this could take hours to do, or sometimes even impossible. But let me show you how to do it with AI. We will use a tool called OpenCut. OpenCut can do video translation, okay, image translation, like audio editing, plenty of stuff. It's $0 to test. Okay, you can go to opencut.net. Okay, this will be in the slides later on as well that you receive. Okay, and then try it out. Very simple. There are a few different plans. You can just try the free plan first. If you do intend to upgrade, remember to check this out. 39.9 per month, but annually is 119. So it's always a better deal to go for an annual plan. Okay, the tool that we're gonna use is simply called Image Translate. Okay, one image, 3 credits. So from this, we will use OpenCut, select Image Translate, drop in the image here, upload it, select our desired language. In our case, okay, for this demo, it's going to be English. And then, less than a minute, you get this. Okay, so pretty much, right, the image retains all the core elements. Everything looks great. It's not like patchy, right? If you use image editing tools, it's going to look patchy. So AI actually remove all the Chinese text, added in the correct, based on what the AI thinks is correct English text. And then on the right side, you get different layers, meaning to say that you can double click it and then you can just change the text. You can also add more text as well. It's as simple as that. Within less than a minute, you'll be able to do this. Yeah. So OpenCut Image Translate. Okay, if you work with suppliers from like Chinese countries, you need to do translations, or any other countries, right? If you need to do translations, you can just use this tool. Yeah, save you a lot of time. Okay, and there's also what if you get images and you need to change the model in the image. Also very simple, also just within a few minutes. Okay, is it Mission Impossible? Okay, so we're going to use Ideogram plus tier, okay, 20 USD per month. Step 1, okay, we will open the tool, okay, in Ideogram. Okay, we'll click on Magic Fill. Okay, we'll upload the 2 images, the original image as well as the image of the model. We will first select the lady in the image. And then we will just change the frame so that we can select the left side model as well as the right side lady in the image. And then here is the important part. Okay, we're going to say here, left side is a man. Right side is the man enjoying the breeze from the handheld fan. So we're going to describe it in such a way. And then also within a minute, this is the result that you'll get. Okay, so it's not mission impossible, right? If let's say you have your model is yourself, or your teammates, your colleagues, your employees, you can just use their images, okay, and then change the image, and it will meet your needs already. It's as simple as that using AI. So original image, final image. So okay, right? There are also some videos about how the ideogram plus tier can help you with different things. So, but I think we'll leave it in the handout. You can check it out later on after we send you the handouts. So now an important point to understand is that AI acts as an amplifier, not a replacement. Your creativity, strategic thinking, and human connection remains important. AI helps to free up your time so that you can focus on other areas like sales management or operations. The power of AI for your business is about building your own AI powered web and marketing team. AI helps you to do more with less, automating tasks and streamlining operations. With AI, you can gain insights that lead to better data driven choices. AI optimizes your marketing spend for greater returns. By offloading repetitive tasks to AI, your team can concentrate on what truly drives growth and new ideas. And finally, and perhaps most importantly for SMEs, you get to scale without hiring a lot of headcount. This is where AI truly transforms how you grow. You can expand your reach and capabilities without linear increase. These are some of the tools we've gone through today and some which we didn't have time to try. These are some of our customers, some names more recognizable than others. And that concludes my sharing for today. I hope that you've learned something useful and actionable. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. That was incredibly insightful. There was so much that I didn't know, and I finally found how AI and web tools can simplify growth for SMEs so effortlessly. Before we head ahead into our next session, we have some exciting offers lined up and a chance to win multiple $100 grab vouchers. So don't miss out, stay engaged, and maybe you'll be one of the lucky winners. Up next, we'll take a closer look at how the brand is empowering businesses. For that, I'm inviting Webhoff, the head of brand marketing at Vodien and also a senior director and APAC region at Newfold Digital. Our parent holding company is here to share insights on how Vodien can support your growth journey. He will also share some insights into AI's first digital solutions we are building that will impact your business. Weber has close to 2 decades experience across marketing, brand building, and entrepreneurship. He has built and grown successful brands on the internet, e-commerce, SaaS, and tech product domain. He continues to lead unified acquisition and growth strategy across India, ANZ, and Southeast Asia regions. Weber, over to you.
Thank you, Sakshi. That was a heavy introduction, so I'll not spend too much time there. Good morning to everyone who's on the call. Depending on your time zone, good afternoon. My name is Vaibhav. As Sakshi said, I currently manage brand marketing, growth marketing for Vodien in Singapore. And if you all know, Vodien is a 22-year-old brand. in supporting the SMB ecosystem, and we'll talk a little about that. We'll also talk about what we are doing to empower or enable the AI adoption amongst SMBs. We'll try to keep it very relevant and contextual for you. But first of all, Brian, thank you for that great session. The line which stuck with me: you don't have to spend 2 years doing marketing diploma, but AI can do it in 2 minutes. So marketers like me need to upskill, upgrade themselves, and that is across businesses. The tools which Brian shared: Bolt, Ideogram, OpenCut. A brief summary of them, the entire engineering, the prompt engineering around them, that will be shared with you. Brian has created a docket which will be shared with all of you, and we'd encourage all of you to go and try your hands with them. What is how is the ecosystem evolving? If you remember the second or the third slide which Sakshi was presenting, the AI adoption amongst small and medium enterprises in 2023 was at a 4.6%. Right now, we are hoping that by end of 2025, it'll grow to 66%. That is more than a 15x jump. So why is this happening? This is happening because our ecosystem is evolving and changing at a very rapid pace. I think the team just posted that Sundar Pichai said that the AI would change our world much bigger and better than the invention of wheel or the discovery of fire. So that says a lot. If you don't know Vodien, let me start with telling you who we are. So Vodien is a 22-year-old Singapore's local web host and domain name provider. We operate in the space of providing businesses, enterprise clients, startups, enthusiasts solutions which can give them an online presence. The online presence starts with something like a domain name, which is an identity on the internet, then your presence or showcase, which is a website, and then growth solutions, which are largely around marketing and developing your business. So we provide products starting from website hosting to domain names to servers, security products, backup solutions, and also services to some extent. We serve almost 36,000 businesses across Southeast Asia, 200,000 plus customers. Most of them are Singapore based. So I'm very happy to introduce that Vodien is your local domain name registrar, which is global in its approach. Vodien is your local web host. Vodien is your local web hosting company, which is global in its approach. Moving on to the next slide, this is the product portfolio which I've already covered. If you ever have any questions on this, you can put them in the chat group and we'll take them at the Q&A towards the end. But yes, I want to take a couple of minutes in sharing with you all on how are we enabling or empowering or evolving with the adoption of AI for our products, for our toolkits, and also for our customers. So one interesting thing we are doing is that we are making AI very native part of our product set. Our website builder product is AI powered, so wherein you can use some systemic built-in intelligence to arrive at your result faster. Domain name search, which is finding a domain name, has been one of the big challenges or intriguing moment for most of us, because many times the domain we want is not available. So our domain name search is being enabled with the power of AI so that we can go ahead and arrive at similar recommendations with much ease and swiftly. We are also migrating our entire hosting ecosystems to cloud, which also relies on AI infrastructure and at backend. And some of these are in pipeline, some of these are already available. And as we grow in the efforts to include artificial intelligence, machine learning, predictive intelligence into our product set more, you can see that the domain management, creation of logos, getting value of your domain name. This is for uh, domainer community, WordPress hosting products across the product toolkit product set. We are trying to we are putting in efforts to include more and more intelligence and predictive intelligence in making these products more relevant to the current times. But not just that, Brian also touched upon that a big use case for AI is not to just arrive at a result faster, but also to improve our operations, right? When you're running an agency, when you're running an SMB business, which is less than 10 in headcount, you have less redundancy. You would have to focus a lot on rationalizing your resource allocation so that you can operate with less. We also operate in the same manner. So what we are doing is, moving on to my next slide. Yes, what we are doing is that we are also leveraging AI powered support for tier one, not for advanced queries, but for tier one level queries like setting up DNS or resolving A records or MX records. These are the kind of queries which can be powered through an AI chatbot for quick resolution by a virtual assistant. We are also enabling proactive monitoring and resolution for at a server level, and the systems are being built in place so that we can keep on monitoring proactively, identify issues before they happen, and mitigate them to avoid any loss to our customers. For our customers also, we are working towards enabling control panel improvements wherein customers can arrive at the end result very easy, like setting up DNS configuration, managing their renewals, or setting up monitoring for their servers. These are the use cases. Once you have set up your website, they become very taxing for our clients, and we are trying to build in intelligence and control panels so that we can solve a lot of them. So yes, would be very interesting to know if you have any questions for us. And I'll hand it over back to Sakshi. As I said, Vodien is your local domain name web hosting enterprise servers company. There are some interesting offers which the team has prepared for you. I would encourage you to take advantage of that. And Sakshi, over to you to take it forward. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Vaibhav. Great insights on AI-powered website. Super excited for it. Moving on, don't forget to share your experience from this webinar on LinkedIn and tag us and catch us at the rate @VodienSG. We'll be keeping an eye for all your posts. The floor is open for questions now. Please feel free to share your queries in the chat and we'll address them one by one. We have a question for Brian from Megan. For images created by AI, are they all royalty free? Will we be any copyright risk for using the image?
Okay. That's a very good and important question. The thing with AI generated images, right? It depends on the platform. So with Ideogram, okay, generally it is royalty free and can be used for commercial use. Okay, this is stated in the FAQ for Ideogram as well. Okay, but the thing is, you have to avoid using or generating images, right, that mimic copyrighted characters. Okay, if you do Mickey Mouse or Bart Simpson's, okay, you got to avoid using copyrighted characters in your AI generated images, or copyrighted logos, okay, or copyrighted human beings, okay, because those things would pose copyright risks. Otherwise, if you generate something that is original, yeah, it should be fine. You can use it for any commercial use. Yeah.
Thanks, Brian. I hope that answers your question, Megan. Our next question is, how do you spell out the picture creator platform? Is it Ideogram?
Yeah, so it is Ideogram. Yeah.
Yeah. Grace says, thanks for sharing all. I'm just starting out with my business. What's the first digital foundation I should build to ensure that I can scale later?
What's the first digital to ensure I can scale later? Yeah, I think the most important foundation is to have a website. Yeah, that's the most important thing, so that potential customers, they are able to find you 24/7. Whenever people are asking you what do you do, you can send them a link, and then they can read about all your products and services, and also about your story, how you do business, all that information. So the website is the number one foundation that we need nowadays.
Yeah. Also to add, Sakshi, Grace, to your question, it's a very interesting question. So getting presence is the first thing a business should strive for, and before that, I think you should, if you have clarity on the business idea, clarity on the nomenclature, then it would make sense to, because most of the times, the adoption of .com is at an extent wherein you would not find the name you need. So I would also suggest you consider the other TLD choices like .sg, .com, .sg, .net, .io. I mean, there are more than hundreds of TLDs. So what you should consider is, if you have zeroed in on the right name and your business idea, then try to secure the identity first, and don't worry if it's not always .com, because the other TLDs, they have equal advantage, if not less.
Thanks, Vaibhav. Thanks, Brian. Our next question up is, many SMEs operate with limited resources. How can they balance AI investment with cost efficiency?
Okay, I think I will, contribute a little bit to this first. So there are a lot of like low cost and premium tools. I mean, when talking about like cost efficiency, right? It is either we spend our time to do it ourselves, hire someone to do it, or to use AI to do it. And when we compare the cost of an AI tool, $100 a month could be very expensive already, but $100 a month, like, it is impossible to hire someone also. So we have to evaluate different tools. Okay, look at what works for you based on what you need to do. Okay, some are low cost, some are free. Okay, and then just look at doing getting more productivity and efficiency step by step, until you see something that is really working out very well. Then you can scale by upgrading to the higher tier of those AI tools, and also looking into other areas that you want to automate or make things easier with AI. Yeah. So start from low cost or free tools.
Vaibhav, do you want to add in something here?
Yes. No. This question was asked by Troy. So Troy, I think the focus should be on evaluating cost versus gains also. As Brian said, you can start with free, but even if you have to upgrade to a premium version of these tools, let's say GPT 4.0, so it costs $200 a month. But against that $200 a month, the kind of capability enhancement you would get would be very high if you compare it against adding a new resource or adding one more person in your team. So try to compare the enablement which these tools would provide you and the growth you can see. So cost versus gains analysis would help you come to a conclusion that it's just a very small fraction of the cost. And as Brian said, most of the tools you can start for free. They're built keeping a glide path in mind, that in the initial days of businesses you can't pay and still you can use all of it. Yeah.
Thanks,
Brian,
everyone.
we have a question for you from Tony. Adopting AI for SMEs is a nightmare. What are the onboarding steps or recommended solutions to reduce rejection?
Um, it could be a nightmare for different reasons. Like maybe certain like teammates might think that certain like having to learn new tools is a chore, right? If that's the thing, we have to. It's kind of like for change management, we have to first learn the tool ourselves, or introduce other consultants to come in to share about how this tool work, okay, and then how it can help you save time, how it can reduce headache for you. We have to kind of like from top down, let teammates and employees know why they are using the tools and how it can help them, and how it will also not like make them redundant. Because I think in terms of like change management, a lot of employees will be afraid that if this tool really automates me 100%, then what will I be doing, right? So yeah, that's pretty much my take, is to like take things step by step, and then give them 100% guidance, so that they will not be resistant to the change, to the new tools, or don't throw them a tool to learn it themselves. Yeah, so give them good guidance, and I think we can smoothen out, reduce resistance.
Thanks, Brian. Any more few questions before we end the session? All right. Thank you so much to everyone who joined us today and made this webinar successful. On the behalf of entire Vodien team, I'd like to extend our heartfelt thanks to our speaker Brian Ho, Vaibhav Srivastav, and of course our amazing audience for taking the time to engage, learn, and grow with us. Before we close, a few important reminders. You will receive a post-webinar survey. We'd love to hear back from you all. Slides, references, and recordings will be shared with you via email shortly. And winners of $100 Grab voucher giveaway will be announced over to you on the email. If you want to increase your chance of winning, post about your experience on LinkedIn and tag us at the rate Vodien SG. And once again, thank you for being a part of this session. We hope you're walking away with practical insights and inspiration to grow smarter with AI on your side. Have a great day ahead, and we'll see you next time.